Hi, my name is Matt Davis. I'm the director for the Schools of Logic and Rhetoric. This is my 17th year, going on year 17 here at Horizon Prep. I've taught here for 10 years, and then I've been in my current role for the last 6. And looking at this year, it's going to be a year like no other, for sure. And so really the goal of this time is to just make sure that you guys have the information that you need to be successful, to know where and when and what you need to have with you to be successful to start the school year. So let's talk about schedules. Schedules are live on RenWeb, so you guys can log on to RenWeb to get that information. They're also live on Schoology, and information to log on to Schoology has been sent out to you. Set up that account so you can view your classes on there. Schoology is going to be our main hub this year, the hub of communication, hub for setting up classes, hub for Zoom, Zoom links. All that information will be done through Schoology. Students, make sure that you can get on and log on. Parents, you can log on and set up your own accounts as well. So you can use your student account if you want, parents, but you can also set up your own. So with that, that's kind of where the information is for what classes, what teachers you're going to have. You can look to those places. Also, each student has a Horizon Prep email account that they also need to make sure that they set up and check throughout the year. So information about work posted on Schoology, that'll be they'll receive a little notification through their email. So make sure that you have access to that. And it's really restricted. They can't receive emails from other places. It can only be through Horizon Prep that they receive those emails. On Monday we have meet and greet. There'll be opportunity for students to troubleshoot with our tech guy, Dennis Phillip, so be able to sit down, and if they can't get on Schoology, to make sure that we have that set up so they're ready for the first day of school. So schedules, Schoology, looking to this year, 7th through 12th grade, we are for sure starting online. So at least the first week, maybe 2. We'll be praying that we can eventually be back in person. 6th grade, if we get the waiver, you'll be able to be back here on campus in person. So even though you're part of middle school, if we get that waiver, you guys are included. So you guys would follow the in-person schedule. So we'll let you know when that happens. If we don't get the waiver, you guys would start day 1 online, just like 7th through 12th grade. So just make sure that you guys keep track of that. The online schedule, we'll be sending that to you guys. It's running from 8 a.m. to 1:10 p.m. Have a little lunch break in there, and then from 2 to 3, there'll be teacher meeting time for students to connect with teachers, set up office hours, and for them to connect if they have questions, as well as AP classes. If students need to connect for additional time with their AP teachers, that's that time in the afternoon to be set up there. So that's what the online schedule looks like. One thing that's not in the schedule, anything we'd have in the schedule in person, we wanted to make sure that we had that in the online schedule. So we have high school clubs, we have homeroom classes. One thing that didn't fit in the schedule was the Logic Stream classes. So not until we're back in person will we have those. But we still have our VAPA classes. And one thing to note, we're still working on getting a band and choir teacher hired on. So if it doesn't say a name of a teacher, it's because we're still praying for that person. So we're going through the process. We have a number of people that are interviewing. We just haven't been able to solidify that position yet. So more to come on that front. When we're online, we've improved our experience on our end as much as we can. So we've invested in some new technology, some new cameras, new mics, to hopefully increase the experience on the student end. All the teachers are Zooming from their classrooms, which is going to be pretty cool, but also some expectations for students. We want you guys to be an HP shirt, so that can be an HP polo, spirit wear, something like that, but also in an environment that is conducive to learning. So make sure you're not laying down in your bed or laying on the floor. If you need to have a backdrop, a virtual backdrop behind you, you may have that. Make sure it's not distracting. Make sure that you don't change it throughout the class. So pick one and stick with it. And then for the actual Zoom meetings, we want to make sure that your video is on. So we want to be able to see you, to engage with you. So that's an expectation going on this year. So just make sure that you have your video on. If your video doesn't work, it's broken, you can get one online for pretty inexpensive. So make sure that your video on your computers are working for your Zoom classes. looking to after school. So we'll still have Logic School once we're in person, after school study hour. It's going to be $10 for any part of the hour for that time. So a quiet time for students to work quietly with access to a teacher if they have questions or anything along those lines. And that's real quick, kind of the overview of the school year, what to expect. Once we're back in person, we'll follow the 8:10 to 3 o'clock schedule once we're back on campus in person, and hopefully that is sooner than later. So let's look to Monday. Monday meet and greet, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. We'll send out the information via email. Anytime that you guys come on campus, starting Monday, going forward, make sure you complete the health screening, which is on the Church Center app. We'll send out information on that, how to get that set up. 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. We've broken everybody up by last name. So look at that schedule on the email. If you can't follow that exact schedule, that's fine. But we just want to make sure that we, because as much as possible, not have any backup, because we want to maintain safe distance while here on campus. Everyone has to have a mask, and everyone has to wash their hands as they come on campus. So it's kind of just some new protocol in place. So we just want time to do all those things. Starting Monday for the meet and greet, but also every day going forward that you come on campus, we need to make sure that we complete all those things just to make sure that we're keeping everybody safe. Once you're on campus on Monday for the meet and greet, head to the pavilion, which is next to the office, and pick up your schedules there, and that's your checklist for that Monday, what you need to do. So visit those classrooms, meet the teachers, and the purpose of that time is to meet the teacher and to pick up any textbooks that you need to start that first week, 2 weeks, and materials online. So you'll be picking up your math book, your history book, those kind of items at that time. So make sure that you visit all of your classes so you are ready for the first day of school on Tuesday. Looking to the week after Tuesday, after meet and greet on Monday, first day of school on Tuesday, we have back to school night on Thursday. And so we'll send out more information on that. But we'll have multiple sessions where you get a chance to ask the teachers questions specific to their classroom content, those kind of things. So that's kind of our first week of school. And if you guys have questions about what happens when somebody tests positive for COVID, what happens when somebody goes home sick, I encourage you guys to go on our website, check out the COVID policy document posted on there. It lays it all out very clearly what happens when. So I encourage you guys to go there. And if your questions aren't answered there, please feel free to reach out to us with any questions or any other questions regarding schedules or classes, anything along those lines. So we're here to help you guys, and looking forward to starting our school year and being in person sooner than later. So looking forward to you guys, and we will see you on Monday.